Deep beneath London, a mountain of paper held the UK's real-life X-Files. For decades, the government dismissed sightings as weather balloons or technical glitches, but these secret files told a different story. First-hand accounts from credible witnesses, pilots, police, and military personnel who saw things they couldn't explain. Behind the scenes, a dedicated UFO desk investigated every report. Why keep such a detailed archive if there was nothing to it? After years of public pressure, the government declassified thousands of pages, a forbidden history book thrown wide open, revealing a nation visited by the unknown. The truth was coming to light. Imagine you're an RAF pilot. Then you see it, something that isn't supposed to be there. This story appears again and again in declassified files. In 1956, jets scrambled from RAF bent waters chasing a UFO that appeared on radar, moved at impossible speeds, and vanished. These weren't amateurs, they were highly trained professionals who witnessed maneuvers that defied physics, instant right-angle turns and silent jumps to supersonic speeds. Officially, weather effects were blamed, but their testimonies tell a different story. It wasn't just in the air that these encounters happened. Some of the most compelling stories came from soldiers on the ground, men and women trained to report with precision. The most famous is the Rendlesham Forest incident, December 1980. Over 2 nights, U.S. Air Force personnel near RAF Woodbridge reported bizarre lights and a close encounter with a strange craft. Britain's Roswell, for good reason. On the first night, patrolmen followed the lights, found a metallic triangular object about 3 meters wide, 2 meters high, glowing red and blue, hovering just above the ground. Symbols like hieroglyphs on its skin. Deputy Base Commander Lieutenant Colonel Charles Hull went in the following night to debunk it. Instead, he and his men saw the same lights shooting beams near the weapons storage area, then soaring into the sky. Hull's memo and his audio recording are now declassified. You can hear the tension in his voice describing the scene to superiors. Here I am, a senior official who routinely denies this sort of thing, and I'm in the middle of something I can't explain. The incident left physical evidence, 3 distinct ground depressions, radiation higher than normal. Government downplayed it, but dozens of military witnesses spoke up, famous but not alone. Files show reports from bases across the UK, silent black triangles over sensitive sites. Radar tracks without conventional explanation, lights showing intelligent interest in operations, not fleeting but prolonged multi-witness events documented through official channels. For decades, defenders of the nation witnessed a phenomenon from somewhere else entirely. When the British government unlocked its UFO files, the reaction mixed vindication and new questions. The volume was staggering, thousands of reports across half a century from credible witnesses like police officers and pilots. Chilling abduction accounts, once relegated to tabloids, were now in official files. One family claimed they were taken aboard a silent craft and examined by non-human beings. The official stance was no threat. Yet files mention objects over nuclear plants. The files are open, but the skies are still full of secrets. Are the biggest revelations still locked away?